sorry that I ended up costing you a leg, but you finally were able to get yourself a prosthetic replacement. So we're good now, right? Speaking of being good, my kidney is failing, so I'd appreciate it if you let me have one of yours.
No thanks.
You seriously won't help me out?
I don't know what to tell you, Jane. You are only 26 and already starting to have kidney failure?
You talked to Mom, huh?
We're essentially the same age, you know? Yet despite that, you have managed to completely destroy your body. You eat like garbage and your smoking doesn't help. Genuinely, it makes me sad to hear that you need this transplant. I know without it, you won't be able to live too much longer.
If you know as much, then why aren't you volunteering to give me one then? Hearing another lecture isn't going to save me. Your kidney will.
Is this really a shock for you? After how terribly you've treated me over the years. You have some nerve to demand a kidney from me.
The incident with your leg was an accident. You can't blame me for that.
You literally pushed me into a moving truck. How is that an accident?
I didn't push you intentionally. Someone bumped into me and I just happened to knock you over.
That's weird. I clearly remember you putting both of your hands squarely on my back and pushing with quite some force. That seems like more than a trip to me.
You just love being as dramatic as possible, don't you? Accidents occur. Give up playing the victim for once. I already have apologized anyways. Get over it already. The past is the past.
That was your attempt at an apology? You might want to Google what an actual apology looks like because yours wasn't even close.
Quite a bit has changed. You used to be such a crybaby about everything. Look at you now. Trying to act like a tough guy all the time.
You've changed quite a bit yourself. You never used to be like this. You've even completely brainwashed that husband of yours.
What are you even talking about? You are really trying to turn me into quite the villain.
Am I wrong? Honestly, this feels good to get off my chest. I have a lot of built-up resentment towards you.
You are too hyper-focused on the negative stuff. Did you forget about all the times I used to take care of you? All the nice things I've done?
How could I forget? You used to pretend like you were coming to my aid, only to do the opposite. I never forgot all the times you've hit me, pulled my hair, or broken my things.
What? Did I do that?
You knew after the accident I needed help getting around at school and stuff. It takes time getting used to prosthetics. But nah, you figured this would be another perfect opportunity to torment me further.
You are just being dramatic again. After a couple of weeks of rehab, you were able to get around like normal again.
I was motivated. I needed to learn how to walk again quickly so I could get away from you. Despite that, I still can't manage to do so.
You'll never escape me just by walking. It's easy enough for me to catch up to you anytime. Seeing you try to run away from me just makes me want to pull your hair out all the more. Man, you are such a pushover.
So you do recognize what you are doing is just picking on me then? You aren't completely oblivious?
You should consider your own situation more. Walking around with a gimp leg, no one will ever respect or treat you the same. You should really fix up your act if you don't want to be ostracized from society even further.
Fortunately, that isn't the case within our family. Mom and Dad have never treated me any differently due to my leg.
I think they would be happier just to have me around.
Huh?
I mean, honestly, if you were never born, I wouldn't have to try so hard all the time. Everyone would just finally see me for how great I truly am.
So is that the reason you pushed me into a moving truck? You wanted to gain all the attention of our parents?
I told you I never did that. Maybe it was an act of God. Some divine presence knows that you are only a hindrance in our lives and was trying to erase their blunder of bringing you into this world.
Are you crazy?
Aren't you just clinging on to life at this point? You are barely functioning in society as it is.
Wow.
We get it! You are crippled! Everyone is so tired of hearing about your condition. All you ever do is cry and bring the mood down for everyone else. We are all so tired of faking sympathy for you. God really made a mistake bringing you into this world.
Let me get this straight. You weren't just trying to hurt me by pushing me into a truck. Your intention was to actually kill me?
It would be so much better if everyone could focus on me. Honestly, I was the one blessed with good looks and intelligence. All you ever do is take away my spotlight.
You truly are a terrible person.
But alas, you have an opportunity to finally do something of merit with your miserable life.
So it all comes back to my kidney, huh?
Both Mom and Dad have high blood pressure, so they can't help me. Due to my husband's diabetes, he isn't an option either. So here comes a chance for you to be of use.
Sounds like quite the burden.
You're already missing a leg, so it doesn't really matter if you are missing a kidney.
Despite all your flattery, I have no intention of giving you one of my kidneys.
Do you not understand the situation you are in?
What are you talking about?
Where do you work again?
You know I got a job at the place I have my prosthetic procedure done.
Right. Basically, you just build relationships with similar freaks like yourself while making them prosthetic legs or arms, right?
What of it?
It would be a shame if any of those patients of yours heard about how you were unwilling to do something so simple as giving up an extra kidney for your sister who saved her life. I personally wouldn't want to receive treatment from someone who wouldn't even save her own sister.
What is the worst you can do? Tell them I don't want to be a donor for you?
Who knows? You know how rumors work. Once they start spreading, they really take on a mind of their own.
What are you scheming?
That innocent-looking therapist you guys are working with. All of that is just an act. As soon as she gets off work, she turns into quite the menace and torments her poor sister. How's that sound?
I imagine it's easier to just use the truth. Of course, not your reality. Mine.
I could talk about your terrible temper. How you always feel the need to hit me or take my leg away and make me hobble around one-legged. This is fun.
Really drawing on personal experience, aren't you? I remember all the times you used my prosthetic as a weapon against me.
It would be so easy to come up with more. It would take no effort at all for everyone to hate you in no time.
You seriously are scum.
Don't go blaming me. If the rumors happen to evolve on their own, that isn't my fault.
Do you really think anyone would believe any of that? The people I work with know me quite well.
I imagine under normal circumstances, no one would. However, all I have to do is sprinkle in a little of the truth. Once they hear how you refuse to give your dying sister a kidney, the rest of it starts to seem a lot more believable.
I don't know about that.
Odds are pretty good that at least someone will bite on that rumor.
Is there any depth to which you aren't willing to stoop?
This is my life we are talking about. I don't care about the effects it'll have on you. I will do anything, regardless of my situation. It isn't like teasing you makes me feel any sort of remorse. I could do this every day.
Under the circumstances, a normal person would handle things quite different. Perhaps reflect on their past misdeeds and try to make amends. But no, not you. You're incapable of any sort of self-reflection.
I have done nothing wrong that I would need to reflect on.
Perhaps start with this conversation. You have been spending the last 30 minutes threatening me in an attempt to have me give you a kidney.
I am doing all of this for your sake.
That's rich. Please explain.
I am giving you an opportunity to finally do something of merit with your life. I feel bad that your patients have to deal with such a terrible person. I imagine they'd all feel a lot better if they were being treated by someone who actually cares about someone else.
That's quite the stretch.
If you don't give me a kidney and just let me die, that will forever be associated with you. The sister who let her own family member die for her pride. Are you really okay with that?
I'm not sure.
As a physical therapist, you have to make sure to keep your clients' spirits up at all times. You would never want to intentionally do something that could hurt their recovery, would you?
If by some chance that were to happen, I would just move somewhere else and find a job at a different clinic.
What about our poor parents? The rumors would spread amongst the neighbors and they would become outcasts.
Stop trying to get our parents involved in this. This is between the two of us.
What about your fiancé? How do you think he would think about all this? I bet if he found out how selfish you were being, he would break off the engagements in a heartbeat.
You'd go as far as to get him involved? Can you just back off already?
If you want me to stop, you know what you need to do.
I will get checked out. We don't even know if I would be a match for you.
That's right, you will. If you try to tell anyone that I forced you to do this, I will make you live to regret it.
I wouldn't tell anyone.
After all this, I still get my way. You could have saved yourself a lot of trouble by just complying from the start.
This is the only method you know how to employ. You'll always have to resort to dirty tricks.
That's because I am good at it. I have made it this far thanks to it. So why would I stop?
This is the default way you treat everyone who cares about you. At some point, it will come back to bite you.
Oh no! Do you honestly think God would abandon someone as special as me? He has blessed me with so much already. There's no way he would take anything away from me.
This is probably pointless for me to say, but I want to say it anyways.
What?
At some point in your life, you will look back on all the terrible things you've done. How do you think it'll make you feel?
You really think I will regret anything I have done to you? You are nothing to me. I will never give you a second thought.
You've been warned. I suggest you think carefully about how you conduct yourself moving forward.
Yuck! If you have time to lecture me further, then you should have plenty of time to go get checked out. Go to the hospital already. I am tired of waiting.
I will.
I won't accept it if they say you aren't a match. I just came up with a great idea. I honestly can't believe how easy it was to rattle you over some internet rumor. Outside of the kidney, I wonder to what lengths I could use it. Let's try this. Go to the store and buy me some sugar right now. I want it delivered in 20 minutes.
Fine. I will be over soon.
I absolutely loathe cooking. While you're on your way over here, deal with my husband's dinner as well. I don't want you getting him some cheap dinner either. There's a nice French restaurant down the street I am sure he'd enjoy. Make sure to spend at least $50 on his meal.
Okay.
I don't want any of these short responses from you. From now on, you will address me properly. Say, I understand, Jane. It would be my pleasure.
I understand, Jane. It would be my pleasure.
My husband will be out of town for about a week. So you know what that means? You get the privilege of being my housekeeper while he's gone. Don't even think about disobeying me. You know what the consequences will be.
I understand, Jane. It would be my pleasure.
This is the best! This is what I have been needing in my life all this time. I can't wait to use you as my personal slave for the rest of your life. We should make this official. When you come by later, I want you to get down on your hands and knees and pledge your loyalty to me. While you are groveling down there, I will allow you to kiss my feet.
I am not doing that. I'm already doing everything you have asked me to.
Shut up! You think you can talk back to me? Didn't we already go over this? How do you respond to me?
I understand, Jane. It would be my pleasure. The verdict is in.
Are you trying to sound cool? Just tell me the results of the test already. I am tired of waiting.
This last month has really made me see things more clearly.
I don't care about that. Tell me the results of the test now.
I realize that life is wasted on someone like you.
What did you say? Are you backing out of being a donor?
I didn't say that. The results were that my kidney is healthy and seems like it would be a match for you.
About time. How dare you scare me like that?
Yeah, but I am not giving it to you.
Huh?
I already told you, didn't I? The verdict is in. I spent this last month deciding whether or not you were worth saving.
What the hell are you talking about?
I've made my decision. I hope you burn in hell.
Screw you!
I tried to warn you about this a month ago. You had plenty of time to reflect on how you were treating me.
I'm not going to listen to any of your lecturing. I don't know how many times we've gone over this. I don't care what you think.
I was trying to give you the opportunity to make amends. Had you apologized at any points over the last month, you would have had yourself a kidney right now.
Why don't you start by apologizing to me?
I have nothing to apologize to you for. Again, it seems like you don't really understand the concept of an apology. Take 5 seconds and try a quick Google search.
You are so stupid. If you don't give me your kidney, I will absolutely destroy your reputation.
From a simple rumor? Go for it. See if I care.
Do you really think I wouldn't do it? This is my life we are talking about. I will do anything.
Suit yourself.
Are you really willing to let your past month of hard work be for nothing? I know you don't want this thing getting out. Why else would you have obeyed my every command?
I'll let you think whatever you want. My motivation had nothing to do with fear of the rumor spreading. I simply wanted to get a better understanding of the type of person you truly were. To think, you thought that my reputation could be destroyed by some simple rumor. What a joke.
The threat didn't stop with just your job. I will tell everyone you care about. Our parents, your fiancé, everyone will know how terrible you are.
That won't be a problem. We don't even live in the same country as you anymore.
What?
Initially, just me and John were planning on relocating. However, our parents came to visit us and fell in love with the area too. They moved in down the street from us a few weeks back.
Wow. You are absolutely terrible at lying. Take it from me. You should start with something a bit more grounded in reality.
Due to my years of experience, I was able to find a new job easy enough. And John is a doctor, so he could find a job anywhere.
No way. I figured John worked as a janitor or something like that.
Our parents are getting older. They had us way later than normal, and as such, are almost nearing retirement age. With both John and my income, we were able to make sure that they could retire a bit earlier and enjoy the rest of their lives.
You're getting better at this. It is all still a lie, though, right?
Nah, it's all true. So by all means, spread as many rumors as you want. I imagine rumors about someone living in a different country won't have quite the same impact, though.
This is all off. I haven't heard anything about this from Mom. There's no way she would abandon her golden child.
It's not her fault you don't know. Her burden of responsibility left as soon as you decided to get them involved in your scheming. Once they heard about everything, they changed their tune quickly.
Is she there with you right now?
I tried to explain to the effects of all the brainwashing. You always thought I was some helpless child who would never say anything about all the terrible things you did to me.
What are you saying?
I hate to break it to you, but our parents knew everything. I asked them not to say anything to you, though. Do I really need to say more? You aren't the golden child you always thought you were.
You told them about the quarreling of children?
I made sure to leave absolutely nothing out. They couldn't believe it at first. However, I kept a diary when I was a kid. I wrote down literally everything you did to me. Seeing that cleared their doubts quite quickly.
I can't believe you'd write about that sort of stuff in a diary.
Thanks to that, our parents decided to move abroad with me.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
The only one left is your husband. I imagine that will just take some time to resolve itself.
You'd even go after my husband?
I made sure to take plenty of photos of how you acted when he was out of town. Of course, those pictures got shared with him.
You were sneaking behind my back the whole time while I was bossing you around? I will never forgive you for this. You will never live this down.
Despite your terrible looks, I imagine he thought there was a kind heart somewhere buried inside you. Must have been the reason he married you. He was clearly delusional, though. He finally realizes the truth. So it's only a matter of time before he leaves you too.
Like hell?
It's not like you needed to get a kidney from a family member. Why didn't you just ask a friend to begin with?
Don't give me that. I'm sure you already contacted all my friends and made up a bunch of stuff about me already.
I'm not you. I wouldn't stoop that low. As long as you keep up appearances with them, there is always hope you might get one, right?
Even if I am cured, if everyone in my life has left me, that will be almost too much to bear.
That seems like an appropriate punishment for all the suffering you have caused others.
I was wrong, okay? I am really sorry.
It is way too late for you to be trying to apologize now.
I am sorry I pushed you. I am sorry about all the times I bullied you. I really do regret all of it.
I hate to break it to you, but no matter how hard you apologize, it won't undo all the terrible things you've done.
Please don't say that. I am begging you.
If you are willing to beg.
So you'll forgive me?
I hope you burn in hell.
Don't say that. I can't do this on my own. I need you. You can't just leave me like this.
Ultimately, my parents decided to stay with me and John overseas for a while. We cut ties with Jane soon after. Jane's husband left her not long after he found out about everything. She did absolutely everything to try to get a kidney from any of her friends, but no one would help her out. She thought she was really good at keeping up appearances, but it seems like I wasn't the only one who saw her for who she truly was. I have no idea if she was ever able to find a kidney donor, regardless of whether or not she was able to. I imagine her remainder of her life will be spent primarily in solitude. Her treatment of others finally gave her the miserable life she always deserved. John and I got married, and I found a good job as a physical therapist overseas. My parents really loved our new apartment and got used to living overseas really quickly. We were able to live quite comfortably after that. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more content.